Peace, presence, prosperity to everybody viewing this video. Zudakai here with another transmission. Today I wanted to get on here and I wanted to talk about organization, setting up your life the way that you want to, and locking in on that. In order for us to achieve any of our dreams, any of our goals, we have to lock in on what we want, and we have to be laser focused. Just how this camera is focused on my face and it is tracking my face. If I move this way, the camera moves this way. If I move this way, the camera moves this way. It's focused on me. It's not focused on what's going on back there. It's not focused on my hand up here. It's focused on my face, and that's it. And that's exactly how we have to be when it comes to our goals, when it comes to our dreams, when it comes to setting up our schedule in our lives and our routine, because life is cyclical. Life is a circle. Your daily 24 hours is a circle. Your week is a circle. So you have to plan accordingly and know that everything is got to be a part of your routine. And in order to get to any point, you have to add things into your routine that are going to help you get to your destination. Without proper planning, poor execution. So we just need to lock in on what we want, on what we really want, and then really take action in order to get there. Because a lot of people want things, but they don't take the action. They don't set up their day how it's supposed to be set up in order to get to that goal. And they really just not locked in. That's all locked in means, is that you locked in on your target. You know where you want to go. You know what you want. And you're not focused on anything else. No distractions. Nothing but what you want. And that's how you're going to get there. And you're going to get there and feel blessed and understand that all the trials and the tribulations, the battles that you went through every day, the slow days, the quick days, it all made for getting to your destination. And there's no way around it. You have to lock in, because there's so many people that are locked in to get to their dreams and their goals, and the only reason that they have achieved the things that they have achieved is because they locked in. They weren't focused on the parties. They weren't focused on the bullshit. They weren't focused on the problems with friends and family. They was focused on their dreams, their goals, and that's it. All that other stuff went to the side. Like I said, just how this camera is focused on my face is how you have to be focused on your target, on your dreams, on your goals. That's the only way you're going to get there. If you keep getting distracted by external forces and people and negative energy and all this other crap that is involved in the world today and consumes us, screens, drugs, whatever it is, you're not going to get to your goal. Because every step you take, you look around for 50 hours before you take another step. While I'm taking steps every second. How could you get to your goal? How could you get to your goal? And one of those distractions that you take in might actually be the demise of you. It might end your life. You fuck around, and every time somebody says something negative, you want to go and attack them and fight. You're not focused. You're not locked in. And we all need to lock in, for real, for real. Like, we all need to lock in. Especially if you want to get to your goal and you always talking about, oh, I want this, I want that. If you're not locked in, you're not going to get there. You're just going to be talking for another 20 years. And, on the point of being locked in too, it's like, what are you locked in on? Because a lot of people are locked in on bullshit. A lot of people are locked in on saying, I'm broke, I don't got this, I don't got that. That's what you locked in on. That's what you locked in on. That's what you saying. The tongue is mightier than the sword. The tongue is the words that you say hold so much power. So you walk around saying, I'm broke. Oh yeah, I can't afford this, I can't afford that. That's what you locking in on. If you say, I'm grateful, I'm blessed, I'm abundant, I can manifest anything I want in this life. Now we talking. Now you probably gonna get somewhere. And also you have to lock in on the things that you say, and you have to stay consistent with it. You have to give yourself affirmations, remind yourself who you are and the power that you have each and every day. Lock in, lock in, lock in. Because a lot of y'all not locked in on the target, y'all not locked in on the goals, and you wondering why you're not getting the results you want to get. Because you're not focused. You focus on so many other things that you forget. Yeah, you could go out and talk to people and mingle and this, that, the third, but guess what? You wasting time. You got other things that you could be focused on. Whether even if it's just I'm going to take some time and I'm going to breathe and I'm going to get some clarity and some presence, because that's the only way for us in order to think clearly and then make clear actions and change things in our lives. But if we never have time for ourselves and we not locked in with ourselves, you're never going to get there. You're never going to get there. You're never even going to be able to organize your life, because you're not locked in with yourself. You have to stay locked in. You have to stay focused, stay disciplined, stay consistent, and you will reach any goal that you want. But if you don't have discipline, you don't have focus, you don't have consistency, you're not going to get there. And it's just like that. Organization is everything. You have to lock in on the way that you organize, not just your routine, but also your mental patterns, your mental thoughts. And one thing that I learned recently is that every hour and a half to 2 hours, I sit and I'll meditate for 10-15 minutes, clear my mind. And then at the end of the meditation, I think about what I'm going to do for those next 2 hours. I plan mentally. I know mentally what I'm going to do. I do that for 2 hours, then I go back, meditate, go back, execute, meditate, execute, meditate, execute. And I'm building this relationship with myself, and I'm starting to organize not just my day, but my hour to hour, my schedule, my life. And I'm taking control of my life, and I'm also taking time to breathe and to respect the things that were given by the Creator, to respect the presence. Once you understand how crazy this life is, you will get blessed, because you're the Creator is really an artist. So when you show presence and you're able to sit and you're able to really just take in what is going on, like the fact that we're sitting on a floating rock right now, and the fact that we can breathe and we can move our limbs and we can live, and there's all these other people around us, and the possibility for expansion is never ending. Like, once you really understand how crazy this life is and how this kind of doesn't make sense and is all a piece of art, the more you respect in the Creator's art, and the more that he's going to show you love. So it's just important that we take time to understand and lock in to ourselves, lock in with the Creator, lock in our schedules, and lock in our lives. You feel me? We have to do that in order to not only get to where we want to go, but feel good and fill our spirits and help our spirits get to where they want to go. Because remember, we're spirits inside of this body, and we need to let the Spirit guide us to where we want to go, to where it wants to go, you know? And inevitably, that's where we want to go. Sometimes it can feel like we don't want to do certain things because it might feel uncomfortable in the moment, but we have to understand, when you locked in, you know where you're going. You know why you're doing this. You're not just aimlessly feeling uncomfortable for no reason. You're doing everything with intent, with purpose, with reason. And that is gonna keep you going. That's gonna drive you to go even harder every day, to go further, to stay strong through the battles. Because inevitably, life is a battle. Life is war. So you have to go to war. You have to put your helmet on. You got to put your gear on, and you got to go. And you got to go each and every day. Each and every day, you have to lock in. You have to lock in and understand why you locking in. A lot of people ain't locking in because they so caught up, and they're not even thinking about where they could be. They just so caught up with what's going on around them, and they stuck saying negative things and staying in that loop. You know what I mean? Staying in that loop. And look, everybody has negative thoughts at times. Everybody has good thoughts at times. It's not about having good or bad thoughts. Inevitably, it's about locking in no matter how you feel. You feel good? Of course, it's going to be easier to lock in. You feel bad? Don't matter. Lock in. Because you know what? If you don't feel good and you lock in, that's going to make you feel better. For instance, I just got finished working out, right? I ain't feel like I wanted to wake up. I didn't feel like I wanted to be active. I wanted to go hit the snooze button again. But I said, you know what? Fuck that. Got up, tired as hell, walked over, bow, pumped out, 450 push-ups. Come on, stop playing. Now I'm up, I'm active. Now I feel good. You feel me? Bad thoughts. I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that. Take action, lock in, no matter what. I know where I want to go, I know what I'm doing this for, and I know where I'm going to be. Boom. Now I'm here, I'm blessed, I'm happy, I'm alive, I'm up. My blood is flowing through my body. I have oxygen coming in and out of my body. You feel me? Like, bro, lock in, for real. If you see in this video right now, this is a sign for you to lock in on your dreams, on your goals, on your daily routine. Organize your house, organize your mind, organize your thoughts, organize everything around you. Because as within, so without. Organize, lock in, and become the person that you want to be. Make your routine. Remember your goals that you have, your goals that you going for each and every day. Every day is another step towards that goal. Another day is a step. If you want to make $1 million and you have $0 in your bank account, don't worry about how to get $1 million. Worry about how to get $1. That's the first step. Then worry about how to get 2. That's the second step. Then 3, then 4. Keep taking steps. Every day you getting closer. No matter how far the goal may seem, just know that you are getting closer each and every day, that you stay locked in. And on that note, Zudakai here with another transmission. I know that everybody has received this video with divine timing, especially if you here till this part, because you trying to lock in yourself, and everything happens for a reason. So if you on this video right now, you obviously are finna lock in, because that's what you attracting. You attracting locking in and getting to your goal. Even if you feel like you aren't locked in, I'm here to let you know right now that you are locking in. Just by watching this video, you're starting to lock in, because you decided to press on this video, which is about locking in, and you want to do better. You want to lock in. You want to get there. And that's where it all starts, from you wanting, because some people don't even want this. Some people just want to take the comfortable route and sit on the couch and not even lock in and not even do the things that they really want to do, because it's too scary, it's too uncomfortable. Fuck that. And on that note, I'm out of here. Everybody, peace, prosperity, presence, power, and love. I'll see y'all on the next transmission. Zudakai.